Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back at you with it's gonna be a different video today. It's gonna be me, basically announcing I'm no longer in the expedite industry. I have found myself actually got a job offer. It's a job, trying to think of the words to say here. It's a job of a lifetime that I couldn't turn down. I had to grab it with both my two hands because this opportunity probably wouldn't happen again. And I'm gonna take it. Some of the It's a great job. Comes with a pension and benefits. Basically a job, like I said, a job of a lifetime. I would never probably get this opportunity again, and I'm gonna take it for myself, for my family. So I'm no longer in the expedite industry. I've been looking for a while to get out. Just the way that us drivers are treated by brokers, company, expedite companies, some shippers, receivers. Everything always falls on the driver, and realistically, we're treated like toilet paper. Um, it's a thankless job. I've sacrificed my health um, because of bad eating and not exercising. I got type 2 diabetes because I've had this for, I don't know, 10, what would that be? 10 years now, something like that. I found out the day that Paul Walker died, whenever that was. You can Google it, or maybe you know that I got type 2 diabetes because of poor eating habits and not exercising and lack of sleep. It really does take its toll on your body, and you're away from home. I was away from home 2 to 3 weeks. Sometimes I was able to get home every other night or every night, depending on where I went to. Um, but I'm tired of the BS in this industry. I'm tired of stupid decisions that are made by dispatchers, companies. I've pretty much had my fill of this industry. Tired of people taking freight for basically cheap. I'm tired of companies holding a gun to your head. Oh, there's a load here, but we're not going to tell you the price of it. Then you find the price of it once you start rolling and realize, oh, this is a charity load. I'm working for Make-A-Wish Foundation. Now I'll call them up. I'm not doing this load. Oh, you got to do it. You got to do it. You accepted the load. I didn't accept the load. You didn't give me the price. So you held a gun to my head. And now that I'm going to lose money on the run, you want to hold a gun to my head and tell me that I have to take it? I don't think so. I don't run a business like that. You tell me the price or I don't turn the key. Um, there's no point in taking loads where you consistently lose money. You consistently have to deadhead home empty because they can't find anything. Consistently get lied to about pickup times and delivery times. And you go there and nobody's there. Well, guess what? You have to eat it. That's just too bad for you. Blah, 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 blah. I've pretty much had enough of the industry, the lies, um, all the bullshit that goes along with it. And it really is. It's a thankless job as an owner operator, or even if you're working for a fleet owner. This would basically apply to you too. You work for a fleet owner on a 60-40 split. You have to pay, this is the industry standard, you have to pay for fuel out of your 60-40 split, right? You sit around for 2 to 3 days, maybe even a week. You have food. You have to pay for food. You have to pay for fuel at a 60-40, 60%, let's say, of 70 cents a mile. Why would you do that? Why? And you're sitting around, you know how much food costs in a week? It's literally cheaper. I know sometimes you can't do it. I'm guilty of this too. Sometimes you can't do it. You get a call. Hey, you got to go here. Go, 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 go. So what do? You're in a van. You're in a van. You can hit up a drive-through if you can fit in. McDonald's, Burger King, all the fast food stuff. Grab it and go. You're in and out. Boom, you're gone. Driving, stuff in your face. Or you run into a store to go to the bathroom, grab a bag of chips or, whatever. And away you go. Let's say an average meal costs you, I don't know, let's say $15. $15 a meal, right? Or even $20 a meal. Let's say $20 a meal. Everybody eats 3 times a day. $60 a day times 7 adds up, right? A lot of money. If you're married, you don't see your wife and kids. You miss your wife and kids? Well, I know I do. Sometimes I don't when they're being a pain. Kidding, by the way. But yeah, it's a thankless job. These companies rip people off. They say things like, oh, we treat everybody like family and paint this little, they Bob Ross this little picture for you to make you feel all warm and fuzzy. And then all of a sudden, bam, the fist comes through the painting and basically here comes a fist and the middle finger when it doesn't suit their needs, when you don't suit their needs anymore. So this is really a thankless job. It really is. Would I ever get back into this industry again? No, I wouldn't. So anybody that goes out and buys a brand new Sprinter van or a brand new van and they think, hey, I'm gonna make all this money. You're not. Your vehicle's gonna depreciate. Eventually you're gonna need an engine, a transmission, maybe electrical work, rear end work if it's a rear end drive, front end work if it's a front wheel drive. And let's say you're down for 3 weeks, for example. Oh, a trainee blew. You're in California and you live in, I don't know, New York State somewhere. So you're in California. Your transmission goes, hey, look, Mr., Mrs., blah, 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 whatever, miss. It's gonna be 3 weeks before we can fix it. So what do? Do you sit in California in a motel room for 3 weeks? Or do you get a Greyhound bus and drive home or fly home or get a rental car or whatever you're gonna do? So now you have 3 weeks where you're not getting paid and you have to pay for your repairs. So is it really worth it for 60 cents a mile or 50 cents a mile? No, it's not. You're losing money. You're not making anything. You're just sustaining yourself. So if you're looking to get into this industry or you're even in this industry, sit down, pull out a calculator, figure out all of your running costs, your vehicle payment, how much gas or diesel it's going to go through, if you have to buy DEF fluid or not, what your cost per mile is, how much it is for insurance, because most people make you pay for insurance. That's the other thing that pisses me off too, is you're with a company, they force you to take their insurance, okay? So you have a couple good paychecks, you have a really good couple weeks, and they go, oh, by the way, yeah, since it's kind of slow, we're going to take 2 months of your insurance out of one check, and the other check, just in case it goes really slow and, we have to pay for you have to pay for the insurance. We're going to keep that money that you made just so we can cover our insurance, which is technically our business expense, our cost, right? The company, not the owner operator or the fleet owner. So let's say you get a $3,000 check and they decide I'm going to take $2,000 of it because it's say $1,000 a month for insurance. We're going to keep that just in case you break down or it gets really slow. And hold on a minute, no. That's my money. That's not your money. That's my money. I earn that money. You're taking my money out of my paycheck without my permission to offset your cost of doing business. That's not right. That's not even legal to do that. It's not even legal to do that. Those are some of the reasons why I'm out of this industry, and I would encourage people to really do your due diligence before you get into this. I've said this time and time again. Please do your due diligence. Don't listen to what one driver says. Don't listen to what everybody says on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or whatever. Do your due diligence. Read between the lines. Yes, at one point you could make really good money in this industry. You could. Then after COVID, it started going down. I don't see it bouncing back. I don't see automotive going back to what it was. There's too many people getting into this industry and they're not educated enough. It's like saying, okay, are you a doctor? Oh, you want to be a doctor? Okay, yeah, don't worry, buddy. You don't need to go to school. Just jump in the waiting room, jump in the operating room and, start hacking people up. Yeah. That doesn't happen. You go to medical school, you do all your stuff, your tests, make sure you're adequate in what you're doing, you're educated, and you go off and be a doctor. You take your tests and stuff like that. You pass, you get a little, okay, you're good. You don't pass, they go be a dentist or whatever. I'm just saying, not saying dentists are bad or anything, but go do something else. Go cut grass or be a professional Picasso painter or something. But so do your due diligence in this industry before you're thinking of getting into it. It's really, it's an easy industry to get into, but you have no life. You're not sleeping. You're living off of 2 to 3 hours of sleep sometimes, or less. So please do your due diligence. I'm going to still do YouTube videos. I don't know about what yet. Maybe I'll do some more stuff on driving. I've been doing this since 2010, so I have a vast amount of knowledge in the industry. But please do your due diligence and, is this industry for a single guy? Sure. Or if you want to live on the road and just make money and go travel, okay, this might be for you. If you're a family guy or have a family and a social life, you're not going to be home for 3 to 4 weeks at a time or longer. So keep that in mind. Anyways, guys, I'm rambling on here. It's almost 15 minutes, so if you stayed to the end, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give me a thumbs down. You have a comment, I answer all comments in the comment section. And we'll catch you later. Thank you so much for your time and watching, and see you in the next one.